What's going on, everyone? How's everyone doing today? Kind of making a follow-up video to my last video. Kind of did pretty good, got some views, so I was thinking about this in relation to the last video about the younger generation not trying anymore, and I kind of wanted to make a follow-up video just to kind of put some hope and some faith back into it. And I think what I'm going to call this video is why the younger, not the younger, but I think why anyone in today's society needs to be rooted in faith. I think it's so important that you have something you hold on to. For a lot of people, they use religion or something along those lines. I know for me personally, I do use religion as what I use for my faith. And just as a side point to that, either you can also use faith as, something you hope for, like a better future, a better life, just something to where you can, on the days when you just feel like all hope is lost, you can attach on to something and just remember why you're doing it. I know for me that I use both faith just to be a good person and live like a really good, like, traditional, like, with values and stuff. Then I also use, why I'm doing something in the first place. Like, I want to better my life so I can, you might call this shallow, you might call this, base level, but, like, I want to have good income, I want to have a good financial life so I can, support those around me, have a family, be able to do that stuff. And I know a lot of people on here talk about that you don't need money to be happy, you don't need this, it's, I don't think it's necessarily about the money. I think if you're mature enough and can get to the point where, like, I see money as a way to not, I don't even look at it for something like me. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong, like, if I had money, I'd probably buy, like, materialistic things, but, like, I want to have money so I can have a family and I can support those around me and make those others around me happy. Like, it really has nothing to do with me. It has more to do, like, I would get happiness from being able to do those things. And I think a lot of, especially young men and men in general, have that thoughts as well. And I just said young men because I'm a man, and I mean, I know a lot of women also have those thoughts, but I'm just putting it from my perspective. It has nothing to do with being a man or a woman, but just to clarify that as well. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to say about that. If you're wondering what game this is Manor Lords. It's a, like, top-down strategy, not role-playing strategy, like, city manager game. It has a really cool feature where you can actually walk around in your village, and if you just hit escape, you can actually go to this is the actual game here. All you can do in that mode is just walk around. You can't interact with anything. I'm sure they'll add stuff where you can do it, but, yeah, it's really fun. It's a really hard game. It has a combat element too, so you, like, have to prepare your armies and stuff like that. Really, really fun game. I would recommend getting it if you have Steam. And I think it actually might be on Xbox too, but yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I just figured for the purposes of this video, we could just take a walk and see what's going on in the village here. At the beginning of the game, it kind of puts you in different areas of the world, and I got stuck in a really bad one. That's why these buildings are so, like, just not how I like to lay them out, but it is what it is. But we'll see what's going on. Yeah, they can do a bunch of stuff with these buildings. And the crazy part about this game is it's only made by one developer made this game, one freaking person. And it's not done yet by any means, but, like, this is pretty impressive for one person working on this game. But anyways, let's get back to the topic here. I think that in the past 10 years, they just, I don't know who they are, but they just have been trying to rip faith and hope and any of that stuff away from people. And there's just so much propaganda and stuff, and so much, like, just nonsense in this world that you can't even do, like... And I feel like there's actually a push back to people being more faithful in whatever it is you believe in. And I'm not going to say there's one thing you should... That I mean, I have what I believe in, but I mean, that's for you to decide. That's not for me to tell you. But if you can find a religion that you align with and that you believe in, I would highly recommend you do that. And I always, and this is coming from someone like, I always believed in the religion that I do, but, and I'll just put it out there, it really doesn't matter. I'm definitely a Christian. And I was always, I don't want to say, like, I always believed in it subconsciously, but I never really, like, practiced the values. And, this is my farming area, too. That's why it's so wide open. These are just fields. But, I never really practiced the values and never did it on a daily basis. And by no means am I a perfect person. But I started trying more and more within the past, like, couple years. And it's really helped my life a lot. And made me a better person. And, you know, the days when it's hard or stuff, I can always resort back to those values and those thoughts. And then, like I said at the beginning, I can go back to, like, my faith in, you know, while I'm doing these difficult things, to make my life better and the bigger picture as well. So yeah, that's why I think nowadays, especially, because I feel like there's just so much nonsense and stuff in today's world that tries to push people away from believing in, and not even in real religion is one part of it, but it's not even believing in themselves. I think that's a big thing too. It's like people put so much belief in just nonsense, and I think that's what's the issue. At least when I started to go back to this kind of thoughts like I'm talking about, it made my life like I was genuinely happy more. I was genuinely, like, whenever I'd see stupid stuff on TV or the stuff that was nonsense, I would just not let it faze me anymore. But now it's weird because, like, now I can see it to where, like, from other people's perspective, like, if they just started believing in themselves and, you know, values and stuff like that, how much it can make your life a lot better. But I'm just here to give it from my, like, testimonial from my perspective. Like, I'm not trying to force it on anyone. I'm just saying it because if someone wants to know about it, they can listen to this video and make their own decision. But I'm by no means pushing it on anyone. I'm just saying how it's helped me, and hopefully by me saying that, it can help someone out as well. Yeah, this is a windmill, obviously. Use it for the wheat and it turns it into flour. And then, oh. Yeah, I saw that fire propagated thing, so this is actually a good point we can check out here. So, you have, like, bands of raiders and stuff that come in and try to pillage the area, and they've already started burning the whole city down, so hopefully we can, you have to, like, rally all your citizens. It's cool because they actually take the weapons into their house, and then it's like just literally like a militia. It's pretty interesting. Then my guys are the ones in red here, and then the game, that's like one of the big issues now is just like the simulation part gets kind of glitchy. Like, I don't even know what this is, like why it's all circular and that, but well, and that's another issue that I don't understand either, is maybe I'm just not doing it right, but the sword people should not be over here by themselves. They should be in actually trying to kill the people, not having the people with the bows be blasting right in the, yeah, I don't know what this should be.
Your orders, man
Yeah, I don't know. But
Your orders?
yeah, they just murdered them all, so hopefully these guys actually just don't stand there and do something, so. Yeah, I don't know, I might not win this one.
My liege.
Uh... Yeah, this is not gonna end well for me. A few more bow guys that we can try to get rallied together here, but I don't think it's gonna end well. I don't think they're gonna be able to hold it. Yeah, at least if you have one unit of people out, like, in combat, they'll quit burning the town down, but once they get defeated, then they start to torch your whole city down, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, but other than that, I'm gonna leave the video at that. This part, I mean, I'm probably gonna lose this battle, but if you guys want to see more of this game and more videos like this concept, feel free to leave a comment and tell me what you think. But other than that, hopefully you guys all have a good weekend, and God bless you all.